Hi folks, how you doing? This is Iqbal with Nvidia Daily Analysis. In this video, we will discuss Nvidia stock price movement for today. I'll try to make an assessment for rest of the week using technical charts and fundamentals. Now, let's get started. You see Nvidia stock chart for today on your screen. Nvidia opened at 904, it made a high 909, it made a low 885, and it closed at 903. That is 0.58% up. And this is what we expected on Friday, that today market will be volatile because of the PPI and the CPI data. You see lots of fluctuations today. Nvidia opened at 905. It was a good opening, but after that, it went down and then up and then down. So you can see that it was not able to make a clear direction today. But the good thing is afternoon it went up. So people are cautious, but at the same time there's some excitement on Nvidia because of the earnings coming next week. If you take a look at the overall market, let's take a look at S&P. You see S&P is down 0.024%. So that shows that the market is still cautious before PPI and the CPI data. If you take a look Nasdaq, on the other hand, Nasdaq is positive 0.29%. So it's a mixed reaction, some stocks up, some stocks down. That's why I say market will be volatile. No clear direction today. Now, moving on to Nvidia. Last 5 days, Nvidia still down 0.69%. Last 1 month, Nvidia 5.1%. Last 6 months, Nvidia still up 82%. So after making some correction, Nvidia still trying to go further up. I'm guessing before the Nvidia earning, Nvidia should take some positive momentum, right? And after earnings, I'm guessing Nvidia should be able to beat the earnings more than 10% and also good revenue guidance. So after earnings, I see Nvidia go up as well. So regarding my position, as I mentioned on Friday, that I will observe the market on Monday before I place a buy. So this morning I placed a buy at 889 and I got some shares for Nvidia. Let me show you. You see my screen? So I got some Nvidia this morning at 889 and before that I bought some Nvidia at 902. So as of this point, overall I am in profit. I'll take a look how Nvidia behaves before the earning. Then I'll decide should I keep it or should I sell it before the earnings. Now moving on to the technical charts. You see 90-day hourly interval chart for Nvidia. The lowest point it touched was 475 and the highest point is 962. And also we have the MACD chart. So take a look. MACD line is still going in parallel to the zero line as we saw on Friday as well. So this tells that no strong momentum on Nvidia at this point and Nvidia is moving sideways. But based on this chart, I have still the same opinion that it's trying to build a positive momentum, right? It went up today as we predicted on Friday that based on the technical charts, Nvidia should go up today. So it went up, but not much. But probably tomorrow, if the data does not come too negative, I mean the PPI data, then probably Nvidia should go up tomorrow as well. Now let's take a look 30 minutes chart. So in a 30 minutes chart, you see MACD is still going in parallel to the zero line, but you see more fluctuation in the 30 minutes chart. See ups and down and more ups and down in the short term chart. So more ups and down here. So this tells that the more fluctuation is happening in the short term, right? If I show you the 5 minutes chart, you will see more fluctuation. Let me show you. You see that? Probably Monday starting from here, you see, down, up, right? So short term, more volatility. But a good thing is in the long term, as we saw on the hourly chart, Nvidia is comparatively stable at this point. Now let's take a look at RSI. RSI in hourly chart is at 54. It's neither oversold nor overbought. So at this point, RSI does not suggest anything what's going to happen with Nvidia. Now let's take a look 30 minutes chart. So in a 30 minutes chart, same situation. RSI still has 55. So same conclusion. Now let's take a look Bollinger Bands. So now you see Bollinger Bands, the 90-day hourly interval chart. Let me make it a little bigger. You see Nvidia stock chart is a little higher than the middle line. That's a moving average line. If you remember on Thursday or Friday, Nvidia chart was just touching the middle line, and I had the opinion that since not able to go below the middle line, so this tells that it's trying to build some momentum to go up from here. So that's what it happened. See, a little upside movement you see this morning and before and afternoon as well. Now let's take a look at Fibonacci levels. So now I have the Fibonacci levels. I have selected the same lowest and the highest values. That's 962, the highest, and the lowest is 762. And I shared my opinion on Thursday and Friday as well that today and tomorrow Nvidia should be trading between these two levels, 885 and 919. And I also mentioned that 885 is a very strong support for Nvidia at this point. Nvidia tried to break 885 multiple times last week as well, but it was not able to. And today also it tried to break 885. Let me show you. You see the daily stock chart for Nvidia? See, the lowest point it touched was 885 today. So this tells that today also tried to break 885, but it was not able to. Tomorrow will be interesting. All depends on the data, the PPI data in the morning. I'm guessing tomorrow as well, Nvidia should be trading between these two levels. But if the PPI data comes better than expected, in other words, comes lower than expected, then you'll see that then you'll see the positive momentum on Nvidia tomorrow as well. Now let's take a look some news regarding Nvidia. You see Nvidia news on the left side of your screen. Since Nvidia earnings is just 1 week from now, you see more optimism from analysts on Nvidia. They're trying to pump Nvidia stock more before the earnings. You see, for example, this one. HSBC analyst sees Nvidia stock climbing another 50% on a strong pricing power. So another one about Nvidia, it says Nvidia stock will lift these other AI chip makers, says analyst. I mean, that's kind of expected, right? So if Nvidia stock goes up due to strong earnings, other AI stocks will follow Nvidia. That's not a rocket science. Similar news as we just saw, Nvidia stock should climb 50% more from HSBC. Another one, that's from Jeffries. They raised Nvidia price target to 1200 from 780. So another one is this one that says Nvidia providing quantum processing chip for supercomputers worldwide. That's a good thing for Nvidia, and that can bring more revenue for Nvidia. Another one you can see here, Nvidia stock gains, how it could increase the dominance in the AI chip market. So more and more news are positive about Nvidia, and you see analysts keep raising the price target, especially before the earning date. This is an attempt to boost or pump Nvidia stock price before the earnings. There might be some agenda behind it, I don't know. More and more analysts is trying Nvidia to go further up before the earnings. Now let's take a look other AI stocks. You see the other AI stock on your screen starting from SoundHound. The major increase came from the SoundHound. That's 8% positive today. And then we have Palantir, 1.65% up. Wow, that's good for Palantir. I shared a video on Palantir over the weekend, and I had the opinion that Palantir still has a strong potential to go further up. And probably a buy around 20 would be a very good buy to keep it for some time. And then Nvidia 0.58% up, and then Avago 0.35% up. AMD and SMCI is down today, but overall, you see the mixed picture, but most of the AI stocks are up today. Now let's take a quick look on the PPI data. You see this table on your screen. I shared with you this table on Friday as well, but on Friday, I didn't have the forecast. So it's good to refresh our memory before the data release tomorrow. Forecast is 2.2%. In the last month, we had the similar forecast that is 2.2%. For the last month, the actuals came lower than the forecast, and that was good for the market. So this time, since the forecast is not going further up, and the last month we came lower than the forecast, so I'm guessing this time the PPI data either should match the forecast or should come lower than the forecast. So in both situations, that will be a good news for the market, and we'll see market go up after that. That's all about NVIDIA analysis for tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Talk to you more tomorrow. Take care.